Chloe Watson. I am a dancer for Ballet Vero Beach. I grew up in Dallas, Texas, and then I moved to New York to go to school at SUNY Purchase, where I met my friend and now collaborator, Sean McVeary. And he is a composer, and I am a dancer and a choreographer, so it was natural that we started making work together. Ophelia is a new ballet. It's a contemporary duet for a man and a woman, and I wanted to make something a little bit more narrative-based than I have in the past, so I was researching and I was reading different plays and books, and I ended up kind of working towards Shakespeare and then narrowed that down to Hamlet. And there's a really interesting group of characters in Hamlet, but I was really attracted to Ophelia and the kind of strange relationship that Hamlet and Ophelia have. It never quite is resolved. There's a lot of tension, and that tension was what kind of drew me to the characters. This ballet is fairly contemporary for the Ballet Vero Beach rep, so I think and I hope that it's fun for the dancers doing a style and a genre that's a little bit different and a little bit less classical, though still definitely ballet, and the woman is definitely on point. It's just a different brand, different style. The dancers are doing a really beautiful job picking up everything, and it's been really exciting working with Catherine and with Sasha. So not so much take your time on the step, take your time on this, and then you can go, because that is really hard to do. Take your time on this so we can admire your foot and your footwork and your hips. I am really excited that the music for Ophelia will be played live by Sean. I think it brings such an exciting element for the dancers and for the audience. Being in a theater and having that live music and the energy is just different. You can feel that there's a change. It feels so much bigger than just a recording of something.
I ended up pulling some audio from the movie version of Hamlet from the Ophelia's madness scene, and kind of was messing with a little bit, and then did other stuff. I reversed it because I didn't want it to be obvious that we were pulling from the movie version. So and then put it into a really big sounding reverb space and stuff. And then I sampled the tornado warning alarm.
Yeah,
tornado siren. Yeah.
So just yesterday, first Wednesday of the month.
Yeah.
Every month here they test the tornado sirens. So Sean was like, "What is that?"
Yeah, very weird.
So we got his field recorder and went out on the balcony and recorded tornado siren.
Yeah. Not as many tornado sirens in Brooklyn, New York, as there are in Omaha, Nebraska. So it was definitely and I kind of was like, what is that noise? It's so bizarre. And
it's doing whatever, doing dishes or whatever.
So I wanted to have something that would sort of set the scene into kind of a creepy, dark kind of thing. And this is innately very kind of dark sounding. And then on top of that, I wanted to have Ophelia's kind of thing start to enter in. And sort of build this space where it can exist and stuff, and using that kind of as a base where I can put musical information on top of it, and it can kind of sit as a tempo or a cadence. And then things kind of started piecing themselves together. We had kind of a sonic world that was matching Chloe's choreographic world or something.
Yeah.
So yeah, and here we are working on it.
For me, when I make a new piece, I don't really like to tell my audience what to think of it or how to approach it. I kind of, as if you were in a museum, there's not always, a plaque next to every painting that says, this is what I was thinking when I made this, and this is how I was feeling when I made this. So I feel the same way when I'm making a new piece of choreography. I want the audience to enjoy it, and I don't necessarily want to tell you how I was feeling or what I was thinking when I made it. So enjoy.